Huh. So, my friends, yes, here we are. And today is the last Tuesday in January, January 25th. And we are gathered here at the Angel Inspiration Circle. Take a deep breath with me and allow out the energy of the chaos that surrounds us every day, all day. We all have it. Just let it be, let it go. We don't have to, for this next hour, tap into that energy. We can let it be, let it stay out there while we are in here safe and loved. And as we sit here and express to our Creator gratitude for all that He brings us, for the energies of light and peace and joy and love that we do have in our lives, we just need to concentrate and find them sometimes. Sometimes the chaos drowns them out, but they're always there. That's what the angels want us to know today. And so the things that bring us joy, we're going to take a deep breath and pull in the energy of love, number one. And we're going to let that go. And with it, we're going to let go of any fear. And then bring in a breath of peace. And as you release that breath, let go of the noise, let go of whatever is shaking around you. Let it go. And as you keep doing that, we're going to say some prayers. The energies that we are faced with here today and every day in our lives, we have choices about. And Creator, we know you are here for us. We know that you bring to us the beauty of your love, of the way through the noise, of the way to peace and the way to joy. And today we ask that you take us on a journey to help us with all of that energy, to allow us to tap into the beautiful, joyful spaces that do surround us every day, to help us see how much love and how much we have in our lives to be grateful for right here, right now. And so as you keep taking those deep breaths, the angels and our loved ones in spirit, the ascended masters, are all surrounding us with their beautiful, bright lights. And they're bringing with that light, there's like a hum in the background of vibration that seems to be filling my ears right now. That hum is like, it's just vibrating. It's a vibration. That hum is the vibration of love. It's the vibration of your ancestors, the vibration of all of those who loved you and who still love you, and the angels. It's as though they're singing their little song or flapping their wings, and you can almost hear the flap of those wings in the air. The ascended masters come with a glint of love in their eye for you today. That as we start this meditation, they are excited for our journey. They are wanting to help us so much. And so as we take those deep breaths and we allow them to finish circling around us, building a beautiful circle of light. And then we see Archangel Metatron, Archangel Michael. And what we're seeing is the tetrahedron. And so what that is two pyramids, one pointing upward, one pointing downward. And the bottoms of both of the pyramids go through each of the pyramids. So it looks like a five, I don't know if it's 5 point, it looks like a star shape, but it's 3D. And at the top of the pyramid, Archangel Michael is standing on the one pointed upward. On the point going down into Mother Earth, Archangel Metatron is there. And because it's a pyramid, it's got 4 sides. On one side is Archangel Gabriel at the base, where the bases meet. One side is Archangel Uriel. One side, Archangel Raphael stands, and the other side, who did I say? I said Uriel. Who was it? Uriel, Raphael, Gabriel, Ariel. That's who I forgot. They all take one of those sides. And as you're sitting here, closed eyes, see that you inside of that tetrahedron and see it being filled with gold and golden light. Beautiful, bright gold. Oh, beautifully shiny, sparkly. Just see that light lighting up with you inside of it. This is a great star tetrahedron of protection, of love, of light, of all the good we can ask for in this world happens inside this tetrahedron. So just let that finish filling up for you for a couple of seconds here. Feels really good. Feels protective. It feels as though the vibration is very high and feels sparkly to me. It also feels exciting. There's an excitement that comes with this. Like, okay, where are we going? What are we doing? So as we put that in place before we start the actual meditation today, yeah, we haven't started yet. The angels are ready though. So we are going to start taking those deep breaths. Now that that tetrahedron is in place, you can build this at any time that you like, around you, around your family members. Anytime you feel like you need a little extra oomph, it's a great place to start. They want you to know that. So now just take those deep breaths, pull them in deeply, hold on to them for a moment, and then release. So it's holding, releasing, and just concentrate on your breaths right now. And just concentrate taking those breaths, relaxing your bodies, feet on the floor, if you're sitting. Just allow the angels and guides to really get us to a place where our vibration is going to rise. And as you take those deep breaths in, every time you take a breath, your vibration rises a little bit more. This is so we can meet some of the really cool people who have shown up for us today. So as you start doing that and keep taking those breaths, that tetrahedron starts to spin around you. And it's spinning very slowly in a counterclockwise manner. And it's helping you to raise your vibration, to come up through the light. It's almost as though there's a column of light that is just opening so that whatever's in that star tetrahedron can come up with you. And as we start to raise up, we start to hear some singing. And I'm not going to sing, but I want you to see if you can tap into the singing of the angels' choirs that are surrounding us as we raise up. It may sound just like a song that you know, or it may sound like what choirs of angels would sound like to you. Or it may sound like a singer that you know that feels like they have the voice of an angel. And so just allow that beautiful, loving vibration to surround you as you're taking those breaths in and out. And it's as though those vibrations of those songs are lifting you even higher. And all of a sudden, we are spinning across the sky. Feels really good. You look down, you see Mother Earth down below us, you see the stars surrounding us. You are just very slowly, gently, easily spinning in this star tetrahedron. It's beautiful. And Michael has you perfectly safe, secure. Metatron is opening all of your spiritual senses as we go up, up, up. And the other angels, Gabriel, he says, I'm the one that's in charge of you hearing those angels' voices. Raphael is bringing healing to us all this afternoon. Uriel is lighting our way. And Ariel is bringing some joy and some healing as well. And as we start to look out even more, we see this large, bright light that we're heading towards. And it's glowing with a blue glow to it. And Michael is nodding above, saying, yep, you got it. We're heading towards the star system Sirius. And as we get closer, we get a little bit slower. The spinning around is not quite as much as it was. We're just kind of heading towards that star. Michael seems very familiar with this place. And we're headed towards a beautiful temple that he has here. This is Michael's temple. And as we start to come into the atmosphere of the star system, we're not quite setting down yet, but we're just kind of flying around and looking at everything. And this temple that's close enough to see, because it's still off in the distance a little bit, but it's big, it's huge. It glows with a translucent color blue. And Michael is anxious and anxiously awaiting to take you there, as he has some surprises for all of us, he says. And so we follow. We're in the tetrahedron and it sits down outside the temple. Then we're able to easily walk out. And there are steps up to the temple where Michael and Metatron are standing at the base of the steps now. And they're offering a hand on each side for you to step up these steps. There's a lot of them. And they seem to be almost white and marbly in nature, with some sparkles of blue and gold and flecks of maybe black and green. Really pretty. They don't feel cold on your feet. They just feel like a beautiful energy is running through that marble into the bottom of your feet as you walk up the steps. Keep taking those breaths. Keep allowing them to happen. As you get to the top of the steps, it's almost the temple that I see is round in shape with a big white dome on the top. There are columns that have like a porch area before the building opens into the building. And so as you get to the top of the steps, you're at this place where there are the columns and a lot of, there seems to be a lot of people gathering here. I'll put it that way. Light beings, not people, but light beings. And you're just looking around. You may see some people that you know and love who have passed. You may see some of your angel friends. Just Just observe. That's what they're asking right now. Just observe. And Michael and Metatron are asking what it is that you want today. What is your desire? Where is it that you want to go? Metatron is here. He's saying that he wants us to open our minds and our hearts to think outside the box, not just what's possible right now, but to think about anything that you desire to bring into your life. It's time to do that big walk. Have faith in you. Keep the faith in the angels and your guidance, that it can be brought to you easily. Metatron is helping to spiritually unwind any old beliefs that you may have about what you deserve, about who you are, and what you bring to the world. Ooh. He's clearing some of the cobwebs that takes you back to those places where you think in old ways and think that's all that can be. It's almost as though there's a firecracker inside some of those old limiting beliefs. And as they come up for you, you're going to notice now a spark of light that, like a firecracker, that just explodes into all these beautiful bits of light. New, exciting places to follow, to grow, to do, to be. And Michael's just walking with us. He's just waiting his turn. As we walk up to the temple doors, Metatron takes his hand, puts it on your shoulders, and offers you the beautiful light of peace. And he steps aside and he then lets Michael take you inside the temple. The doors open and the light that is coming from inside is spectacular. You have to let your eyes adjust for just a minute because it is that bright. It's a bluish color. It's not quite just white light. But it's a bright blue. Breathe that in for a moment. And Michael offers you to take your hand and to walk you through the door. Go if you like. Perfectly safe and a beautiful space to explore. Once inside, look down at your dress, your garb, and what do you have on? It is no longer our 20th century clothing. It is a garb of something and some color. Mine is a blue color, a dark blue, but it has jewels that have been sewn in along the collar, along the cuffs, and along the bottom of the gown. And it's not really a gown, it's more like a garb. The one thing I notice is a spectacular crystal that lays over my heart that is sewn in along the V neckline. Like no crystal I've ever seen. It feels as though it's radiating and pumping energy just as I look at it. And Michael said, good catch. We will be working with that in a little bit. So just take notice of those kinds of things that come up for you. And Michael takes us inside and we start to walk around. It is amazing. There are beautiful paintings on the wall. There are groups of people that are gathering and talking and exchanging ideas. And they look up as Michael walks and kind of gives them a wave, and they go back to what they're doing. And we just continue walking with Michael. If there is a group that calls to you that you want to join, Michael is fine with that. But if not, just stay with him. And as we walk around some more, there's an inner chamber that the door has not been opened yet. And Michael, ask if you would like to go into this inner chamber. If you say yes, he will then take you there. As you open the door to that chamber, the light is not as bright, a dimmer, translucent blue color. Oh, but it feels so beautiful as you walk into there. There are not many people in this area. But what you notice are there are some crystal beds that are set around the perimeter of this area. And Michael asked if you would like to be healed with blue star energy. And if you would, he invites you to go onto one of the crystal tables. And you think, oh, it's going to feel hard. Oh my, it doesn't feel hard at all. It feels as though you have sunk into a living, breathing crystal that is just kind of like going into a thickened body of water. It's not hard. It is so nice. Whew. We just lay down on that crystal table. And there are people, beings that come to work on you. Now, some of them are angels, and some are ascended masters. I see, for me, I see Mother Mary. I also see El Moya. I also see Michael. And then I see Archangel Raphael. And the four of them place themselves around me. What angels do you see? What ascended masters do you have? And as they place themselves around us, they reach their hands out. They may be touching you, but they may not. Mine are not touching. Mine are away from my body just a little bit. But the energy feels as though I'm being plugged into the biggest, most wonderful circuit that I have ever experienced. The energy goes in through my crown. And it goes straight down in a line in my body. And yet, when it comes to my extremities, it also goes out into them as well. But as that energy flows down, every cell in my body seems to light up. What I feel is joy. I want to laugh, I want to sing, I want to dance. And yet I'm just being in this beautiful moment. allowing this love, this healing, the beauty of that to just work through every cell in my body. Just keep taking some deep breaths. Ooh. Michael is bringing the energy of truth, the energy of justice, love, honesty, safety, protection. Raphael is bringing in all the energy of healing. Healing for your highest good, healing whatever is holding you back today and every day. And as that healing is taking place, just keep breathing out whatever it is you want to release, just let it go. Keep taking those breaths in and then releasing. Now, Moria for me is cleaning my energy fields. It's a deep clean, it's a deep dive, it's a spring cleaning, he's calling it. And for me, Mother Mary is opening my heart, allowing myself to see the love that I am, allowing more love with heart expansion. Just feel it expanding outward. Just take a few moments and just allow this beautiful energy to encompass you, to give you a renewed sense of being, so that when we return, we bring back that vibration. And as they complete their work on you, is there anything else you want healed, you want to shift? Now is the time to ask for it. And if you are complete, they offer a hand to help you sit up and to get out of the crystal bed. Boo-hoo. I want to bring that home with me. And as you sit up, Archangel Michael, or one of the guides that were around you, is offering you a crystal right now. This is your take home. This is your gift bag prize. What crystal is it for you? Maybe one that you know of. It may be something you've never seen before. It's definitely your crystal. And they ask you to pull it out in meditation and feel the energy of this space come to you through that crystal. Now Michael offers you his hand to get off of the bed. And as you stand up, he starts to walk you towards the door. You say goodbye to the guides that were working on you or anybody else that is there that you want to say goodbye to. And he helps you come out of this inner chamber. We go back out into the proper of the temple, where there still are the groups all standing around, maybe looking at a beautiful piece of artwork or looking at a manuscript that's on a table, or someone's saying some poetry from one of the books that they're reading, or they're singing. They're singing. And Michael just chuckles and says, this is all healing work. There are so many ways to heal, so many ways to be. And he offers to take you out of the room. And as you go back outside onto the, I'm going to call it a porch area, or of the outside of the temple, he leads you over to where there's huge tables set up. And people are gathering here to have some food, to talk about their experiences. And he leads you to a table. And there may be people there that you know and loved and who have passed, or there may be angels that you know and want to talk with. Or there may be ascended masters that you would love to hear from there. And they're there, waiting for you to come sit down and have those deep conversations. And the food is just glorious. It's lovely and wonderfully tasting, and just appears at the table that wine is flowing, the water is flowing. Whew, wonderful. Michael walks away from you for a few moments while you sit here and have those conversations. Who is it that you're talking to? What are the questions that you want answered today? When you are complete, Michael will come back over and start to take you down the steps of the temple, back into our little golden tetrahedron with Metatron and the other angels to take us back into our earth space. So as you get into the golden tetrahedron and it starts to go back away from the star system, you look back at people waving at you, smiling, and just happy that you have come for this visit. As you keep on going, the tetrahedron is spinning around you with you inside of it very slowly. You come back through the clouds and the stars and you start to see Earth again. And it's coming in closer into better focus. And you just keep coming closer and closer until they set you down on Mother Earth. And if you're like me, you want to thank them all with the deepest of gratitude for taking us on this journey today. And just start taking some deep breaths and start feeling your fingers and your toes and wiggle them a little bit and start to come back into the room. Take your time coming back. Take as much time as you need to come back into the body. Take those deep breaths. The ones that help you feel your body, your fingers, your toes, your legs. How was that one?
That was so intense. You just have a way of going really deep. I love that. It's so beautiful.
Good.
Okay, yeah.
You think?
Yes, it's
Just a little walk with Michael and the crew.
yeah, that's all.
Yeah, that's all. Metatron, Michael, yeah, you name it. There are lots of beings there today.
A lot of energy. Beautiful energy.
And what I heard is we need this energy right now. We need to tap into that occasionally to carry us through, to help those who surround us, to help those who come to us. We need the big guns pulled out.
Yeah.
And we need to keep our vibration as high as it can be in order to help the others that surround us.
Yeah.
So thank you. Well, I'm grateful to all the beings, the angels, our loved ones in spirit, to Creator, to the Ascended Masters. Did any of you see the Ascended Masters or any of the Ascended Masters today?
I don't know what I saw.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It'll process. You got to process. So for me, El Moria, he's from one of my other lifetimes, and he was there, and he cleans energy fields. Really good at cleaning out negative, icky energy in our fields. There was like a huge mega vacuum sucking out the stuff that I've accumulated, even though I don't think I have. I was. So, you know, call on him again if you would like to have him come in and do a deep cleaning for you. So
I've been pulling his card a lot lately. So that's funny. Yes, there it is. Yes, hello.
that's
So
cool.
that's very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful to all of them for showing up today and for leading us on this beautiful journey. The star tetrahedron is something that you can build anytime to carry you forward. So, you know, just fill it with that golden energy. Have Michael at the top, Metatron at the bottom, and then the angels around the four sides. And that's really powerful to carry you through the day. And you can do that quickly in the morning. It doesn't have to be this long of a meditation. So just like that. Okay.
Right. Beautiful. And I do have to say the crystal I saw or was given was aquamarine, which sorry. Which I don't think I have any of, so I'm gonna get, but is that it was like a Caribbean blue translucent
Yep.
stone?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna look for that. I don't have any, so.
What's that, Will?
Tanzine aura.
Oh, beautiful.
That's
What
what
is
you're
it?
given?
It was in my hand when you said it. I had this other one in my other hand, which is
Oh.
angel aura, and that dropped out of my hand.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
That's
Cool.
cool. Beautiful. Ooh. Yes, so look at Earth Speak and see what they have
There you go.
in that way. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. All right.
Yes, Will.
The crystal table,
Mm-hmm.
it was like soft as marshmallows, but had all the qualities of the crystals.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing. It felt like you sunk into it
Mhm.
and was kind of wrapping around you. Wasn't like uncomfortably wrapping you, but just wrapping around you and doing everything the crystals do. Yeah.
Mhm.
It was pretty cool.
Super yummy energy.
That's on my Christmas list.
Yes.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Let's just live there. I'll just live
Let's
there.
do it.
That's fine.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. Cool.
Cool.
Aw.
Well, thank you guys. This was
Thank
fun.
you. Thank you guys so much. And thank you, Mary, for, I do have to say too, that the prayer, that beautiful prayer that you wrote, that you opened with, did you say you wrote it, was it 2014?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that's cool. That was the day after Luca was born. So I
Oh,
was
wow.
really able to connect in that way, that gratitude and that, because I can remember that specific day. Yeah.
Awesome.
So thank you for sharing that beautiful, beautiful prayer.
You're welcome. You are welcome. So, love it.
All right. Good. Well, and so this is the last of the series?
The 4, right? And then next
Yes.
Wednesday or next Tuesday starts another 4 series. So,
Oh, okay, great. Yes.
so
Because I'd love to keep going.
just go head out, and I sent the link with the link for this. There's a link, or you can just go on the website, one or the other. So
Perfect. I'll do that. Thank you.
Cool.
Right, yay.
Very
Well, I
good.
appreciate you so much, and I appreciate you, Will. Thank you both so much
Aw.
for sharing this space. And thank you, Mary, for bringing such beautiful energy always.
I love
Mhm.
doing this. So I'm hoping it grows. If you know people, send them the link, and
Yeah.
I'd love for more people to be on this, because I think
Yeah.
that just adds to the energy. It's not that we don't bring good stuff, we bring great stuff, but I think more is better,
Yes,
so
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
that's when I think more is better, Will.
Very cool. Okay, good.
All right, sweet friends, have a good afternoon, and I will see you next week. Okay.
All right, sounds good. Blessings.
good.
Thank you.
Blessings.
Bye.
Bye.